So in today's video I'm going to show you a few little tricks to make your lips look bigger and fuller, and I'm not talking kind of Kylie Jenner lip or kind of using any of those inflating products, but just a few easy makeup tricks that give you a very subtle enhancement. And a little bit of a disclaimer first as well, because I know some people might be thinking this: you don't need to make your lips look bigger, it's just something that I find kind of makes my face look a little bit nicer and just kind of makes my lips look more defined, because especially in this kind of area, on me for example, I actually do have like lip here, but the colour's a little bit faded so you can't sort of see it, so it's nice to enhance that. And what you will need first of all is a nude lip liner. This happens to be my favourite at the moment, and it's the No. 7 Precision Lips lip liner in nude, but you can use any. Essence do some really good ones, MAC do some really good ones, so just a nude lip liner. And I'm going to just look in the mirror while I'm doing this, so forgive me for that. But what you're going to do is just line the outside of your lips, and you need to make sure that the colour really does match your lips. You don't want anything too dark because that will look really obvious. So something that's a pretty similar colour to your lips, and this is very similar. My lips are naturally quite pigmented, so I need something slightly darker. And I'm just going to start at the bottom, and I find kind of doing this with my lips, so kind of stretching them out, smiling a little, really helps to kind of stretch the shape, and then you can get in there a bit better. So I'm going to just stretch them a tiny bit first. And just do the outer bits. And that's not really extending my lip, that's just filling in where the colour has gone. You can extend them a little bit, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I'm just going to do the same on the top, so and that's just a kind of very easy way of doing it, just really following the natural line of your lips. But if you want to define them a little bit more, make them look a little bit fuller, I actually find a less defined Cupid's bow tends to help with that. But what I'm going to do before I do that is just pop a little bit of a kind of natural highlighty colour on my Cupid's bow, just to enhance that a little bit, and that really does help your lips look fuller. This is the Clarins Instant Brush On, what's it called? Instant Light Brush On Perfector. I'm just going to use this here. So the line going down from my nose to my Cupid's bow. And this isn't kind of, you know, a very complicated, crazy tutorial. There are ways of making your lips look completely different to what they actually are, but that's not what I do. I like to just have kind of a subtle enhancement, and that's the way to do it if you like something really natural and you don't want to kind of be almost like stage makeup where you've got tons of layer, and the sheer layers of product and the sheer volume makes your lips appear bigger. So now I'm just going to stretch them out a little bit just to show you how you can do it without looking ridiculous. So just extending them ever so slightly. And then I like to just kind of go in a little with my lip liner, just to kind of even out the colour. Now if you want to make sure that your kind of lips look as full as possible rather than defined, I like them to be more defined, but this does help to make them look fuller, is actually making your Cupid's bow not as noticeable. So you can just do this. And just fill in your Cupid's bow a tiny bit, and that does help to really plump them out. Then I'm going to go in with some lipstick. You can choose any colour you want really, but generally speaking nude shades or the closest to your lip colour are the most enhancing. I'm going to use this one from Rimmel, so it's nice and inexpensive, and it's from the Kate Moss range in No. 38, and it's just a kind of peachy pinky nude. So lighter colours tend to make your lips look a little bit bigger, berry tones, that kind of thing, tend to make them look a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to pop this on. And I must admit, this colour isn't the most flattering on my skin tone, I don't think. I think it's a little bit nude. So what I like to then do is just work it in. And kind of knock down the colour a little. you can see, it gives you a really kind of pouty look, and that's how I would leave it day to day. I think you can really see that my lips look much bigger than when I started, but very subtly. It doesn't look kind of really overdone. But if you do want something a little bit more glam, a little bit more evening appropriate, taking a little bit of a shimmery highlight on your Cupid's bow tends to help enhance it as well. So I'm going to just use, I'll use this little white one from the Revolution Ultra Contour Palette, just a tiny amount on my finger. And I'm just going to pop that there, blend that out, and then I'm going to add a little bit of gloss just to the centre. This happens to be a plumping gloss. It's the Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker. I love that name, and I'm just going to use a small amount of this in the centre of my lips because it does help to kind of make them appear fuller, and you're kind of concentrating the light onto the fullest part of your lips, so it just looks really pretty and kind of really glam. So I'm going to just pop this in the middle. And generally lip gloss tends to make your lips look fuller anyway, but if you're not someone that likes to wear it all over. And there we have it. Easy, really quick, kind of you don't really need much skill to be able to do this. It's not, you know, some crazy makeup artist trick. It's just using products that you've probably got at home, and you can just enhance your lips a little bit and make them look a little bit fuller without making yourself look like a completely different person, because to me that's not really what makeup's about. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've got any tips and tricks on cheating bigger lips, and I rhyme, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.